This is H. He is the last Windows Phone user.
I just can't let it go.
This vlog series will look at how he adjusted to an ever-shrinking pool of apps, battery life issues, old phone remarks, and slander,
They make fun of my phone all the time.
and the pile of no more support from Microsoft.
Hi there, it's me again, last Windows Phone user.
Congratulations!
My wife is trying to get me to stop using my Windows Phone. She wants to get me a new phone. So this is quite weird. She says, you probably want a Samsung. I really don't want an iPhone. I think Samsung's a better phone now. I think iPhone way back may have had all the apps, but I think Samsung has an equal amount of apps, and so it is sort of a duopoly there in terms of applications. I think there was a Facebook phone. I don't think that went any good. There's a bunch of others that tried to enter, but Samsung probably rules the day now. But I am sticking to my guns. I'm not going to get forced into using any other phone but this Windows Phone. It is still good. It still works. Still charges. The day that it stops charging, I think that's the day we're going to call it quits. Until that happens, we're sticking with the phone.
There are multiple video evidence, social media evidence.
Which also means I'm going to have to actually, probably as a backup, download all the pictures and movies that are on here, so they're stored. And on a side note, I got a bit of a limp. Picked up a soccer injury about 2 weeks ago. Stretched out, hyperextended my legs basically, doing the splits. And then I've got all sorts of issues around my ass basically. It's pretty sad. Hurts my ass when I walk. Feel like riding a horse, and then sore butt. Yeah, I think they're called glutes actually. So dealing with that.
It hurts more, it hurts.
We've got the cleaner in our house today, so I'm spending the next couple of hours to walk around downtown, and I'm going to show you around and you can see what it's like. That's my son's school. And these are the pretty trees you can see here. School turning fall, it's really pretty. That's Alex's school. I'll probably return there and pick up Alex later. We have over here the ELC, Early Learning Centre. That's where Alex went for pre-K and kindergarten. Stuff up already, that looks pretty cool. Look at that, it's pretty good. So this is the Early Learning Centre. They got their own little playground. The lady who ran this started about 5 years ago or more. She just recently sold it for over $7 million, the business. That's pretty good cash. Because of the kids, there's so many kids here, it makes sense to have a daycare type school thing here. Sell it as a school, even though it is glorified daycare. It's like much like ski instructing, that's glorified daycare, isn't it? So then we have here tennis courts. That's the Y. They've got a lot of facilities there. Got basketball court in there, a volleyball court, gym, they do camps, and that's the Y Park. This is our downtown area, so pretty. Got all the colours going in the trees. I'm going to go to the left. There's the learning centre. That's where I have my gym subscription. Because on my butt, I'm not going there much, but I generally go probably once a week at the moment. Not very good. There's another view of the park, very pretty. This is Brunello's, they got new ownership. It's pretty good. There's a guy in pajamas, that's awesome. We have the DMW. Alex used to do DMW, Taekwondo, and that was pretty good. It's $200 a month though, so it's expensive, but it gave him focus and order, so that was nice. Worst tie ever, snow tie, do not go there. FDA gave them an okay rating. That's a 3 out of 5, not good. This is a pottery place. You can paint ceramics there. It's pretty good. Physio, there's Anna's. Worst Mexican on the ridge, but we're stuck, right? We've got a better Mexican coming up. I don't know about these businesses. I just think I walked into a spider web actually. It's quite weird. Spider web. Oof. See how pretty the trees are? Really nice. The orange is nice.
Oh.
Nails, that's where Tammy goes for nails. There, see, there's the Mexican again. You probably see it better now without the light shining into the lens, which is always awesome. This is my local, Affinities. I'll probably come back here in a sec to wait to occupy some of my time. We come here on Monday nights. They have half price food and drinks. They have karaoke also on Saturday nights, which is nice. Good Pineapple Life. Similar to DMW, spend $200 a month and be seen and do yoga. You can go to DMW, probably have a better workout. This is frozen yogurt. It's called Cherry de Pon. It's very cool. We also have T-Mobile. We have a very good Indian restaurant. Aha is very good. Has big lines outside of it. The UPS store is really weird. They charge you huge amounts of money for mailing things. It's just not worth it. This is where the IGA used to be a long time ago. They turned it into a storage facility. It's funny. Anyway, this used to be our local grocery store. Not very popular anymore because they charged so much for things. And we have our library around the corner. You can't see in the back. It's in that back corner. And then we got Starbucks, which is where I'm going to go and get myself I'm going to do a pumpkin spice latte. My general go-to. Oh, this is pretty cool. Look at that. It's empty. I've never seen it empty. Look at all that space. That's fantastic. Anyway, going to Starbucks. Going to get my pumpkin spice latte. It's going to be awesome. There's a better view of the library. It actually has a feature inside it, which I'll show you later. It drips water from the ceiling to simulate the wet environment we're in. Obviously, this is a hugely wet day. I've successfully ordered a latte. It didn't take much effort. I just had to order it, right? I'm going to do a quick squiz of the cafe without breaching anyone's privacy. Here we go. This is what it looks like. This is our cafe. Nice, see? Nice. Here is my Starbucks. Look at that. Fun, huh? Here's a pumpkin spice latte. The Snoqualmie Library. I was in there for about half an hour reading up on manga. And this book, Python Coding. I've got the time, so I learned Python Coding. It took me about half an hour to understand it. So I might try and code something for my smartphone, which will be fun. There you go, that's the Ridge. That was a crazy lady. That's Rio Bravado. Got a Verizon store. That's what it looks on the way down. See, it's all nice and colourful. Good colour. Is it the taco place? I'm going to take a different way home, one of the backside streets. I think it's prettier. My wife never liked it because it gets really steep in walking, but I think it's nicer. This is the backside of the ELC. There's my gym. Acacia. Big Star Studios used to be up there. That's where Alex used to take his drum lessons. This is a car park. Isn't that fun? They've got an interesting story. Here are the rocks of Snoqualmie. They've actually got their own page in Facebook. Look up the rock of Snoqualmie Ridge. You can't believe how many cars actually missed the curb and mounted these rocks. They've got a reputation. So they put up the bars to prevent people from running into them, which is such a shame because it meant that we stopped getting camera shots of cars that have mounted those rocks. It was just awesome. The actual trees have got no more leaves on them. These ones actually dropped them early. These were actually yellow, bright yellow. Could you imagine? This whole street was bright yellow. Now it's bright grey. See, look at all these leaves. So imagine that last street. This is what it would look like with all these bright yellow trees all around it. Looks very pretty. So that was what that grey street looked like. Then we got the most busiest four-way crossing in the whole neighbourhood. Is right on our doorstep because we are near the school. And so this is our laneway. But that completes the tour of Snoqualmie Ridge. So that hopefully that was interesting for you. I like this place. It's very safe. It's a nice bubble. We may get bears in our laneway. Our cat may be a bit contentious and aggressive to the other cats in the laneway, but it's a nice neighborhood. You always feel calm walking around here, and the walks are nice. They've got a lot of trails and forest land that you can just walk through. See, 1 minute you're in the suburbs and then you're not. And then also we're outside of Seattle by about half an hour drive, so you get there's that separation that makes it really cool.